Signal Force 5 is up in the Babuyan Islands as Super Typhoon Nando, also known as Ragasa, nears landfall here in Calayan. Is really going to be one of the islands hit the hardest. Also Babuyan, which is this island right here. They are currently in the inner core of this tropical system, and it is an absolute powerhouse right now. Winds are estimated at 145 gusting to 175 knots, and it makes this a Cat 5 super typhoon out here after it underwent a bit of an eye wall replacement cycle. That eye wall opening up, and we're seeing some strong northerly winds come in and impact the northern coastline of Cagayan, where Signal Force 4 is in place for those spots. And yeah, the Babuyan Islands, that area in purple, that is Signal Force 5. In fact, take a look at this video. This is out of Apari. Do have one of our weather watchers here on my Facebook page, Robert Spetta's Weather at facebook.com, if you want to check that out. Basically, they just sent in this image right here out of Apari. This is right at the mouth of the Cagayan River. Winds picking up there and some monstrous waves just offshore. Absolutely incredible stuff. And this is just kind of the prelude to the overall potency of this storm system in northern areas of Luzon. But the islands here, also the Batanes Island, including Bosco, you're going to be in that right front quadrant, but it really is these islands just down towards the south are taking the whole brunt and core of this. By the way, out here in Basco, if you check out Earth Uncut TV, he actually is live streaming right now as of recording this here on our about Monday noon time. He actually has a live stream inside the storm system if you are looking for kind of a live look out there on the Batanes Islands from this, which conditions very soon are going to be going downhill quickly for them as well. So yeah, let's jump over to the fantastic graphics from Metro Weather's Weatherscape here and kind of take a look at our storm system as it moves off towards the north and west. By the way, I don't think I introduced myself. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta, as always doing my best to keep you safe and informed ahead of these storm systems. I try not to hype. That is never my goal or anything like that, but I want to make sure that I emphasize the importance of taking action ahead of these storm systems. Now, at this point, though, if you are in the path of this, it's starting to get a bit too late to take those actions. Already seeing things pick up across parts of Region 1. That moisture is wrapping it around. You're going to be looking at heavy rainfall, obviously, across the islands here and across the northern coastline of Luzon. Hopefully everybody's kind of hunkered down at this point because the rest of our Monday is just going to be absolutely messy. And then as it moves off towards the west, good news for Hong Kong. The track continues to shift slightly further towards the south than what we've been seeing over the last few days, so it could miss out on you there. But Hong Kong, Haikou, and even out towards Hainan are all going to be taking kind of the brunt of this storm system. For today, though, this is at 4 o'clock, passing just south of the Batanes Islands, right over the Babuyan Islands here. Calayan is really taking the brunt of this, but also Ilocos Norte down through La Union, Abra. You're going to have that moisture wrap around from the west side of this, and I can't emphasize enough, not until basically later on tonight, you're going to see these rough conditions, and it'll slowly taper off heading into your Tuesday morning with improving conditions throughout the day on Tuesday. Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning will be some of the worst of the weather for Hong Kong. Tropical storm strength winds, even if it is passing towards the south, is more than likely there, while Haikou into Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and then eventually Hanoi on Thursday, you're going to see this storm pass on by. For Manila, you still have the inflow wrapping it around behind this, so you're still going to be looking at scattered showers at least through Wednesday morning before things gradually improve. But then we're changing our attention because the ECMWF continues to be aggressive on trying to develop a secondary low behind us. And my next updates here, I'm going to have more information on this one. Right now, let's concentrate on the monster of a typhoon just off the northern coastline of Luzon. But this next one could be a big impactor as well. So yeah, here's just a look at the rainfall accumulation outlook for the west coast. Of course, northwestern Luzon, still plenty of heavy precipitation, while the east coast of Taiwan, that moisture flow is going to continue to wrap around increasing showers out there too, even that threat of some flooding in spots. So there's a lot happening on both the west and west coast of Luzon, east coast of Taiwan, and of course closer to the storm center is really where the real bad weather is taking place at this time. And there's another look at our satellite imagery, just showing you the core of this now Super Typhoon Nando, also known as Ragasa internationally. We just watched the eye. Let's watch this as it nears that landfall right there on the Babuyan Islands, right front quadrant, right. Let's watch this. This is pretty incredible. Right like that. Yeah. Oof. Anyways, I'm meteorologist Robert Spett. If you have any questions or anything like that, well, shoot me a message. Hopefully at this point, everybody's kind of hunkered down and staying safe as the storm system passes just north of Luzon. Stay safe out there.